Okay. Hi. Oh shit. um. Shit. Sorry, I was looking at the clip brushes to make sure there were no out of bounds areas you could get out of and whatnot, and I didn't find anything, which is pretty cool. Cause usually I find stuff. Cause I just look for stuff like that. But anyways. So this is payload cannonburg, A6 stage 1 or stage 1 A6, and this is gonna be my thoughts on it. So this is where blue team spawns, and my only real criticism of the first area is how, personally, I don't really like this little hole. I would much rather like it if this were like a broken down wall or something that you could just jump through. I think that'd be way cooler, because having it kind of be this little thing you can just kind of shoot through. I mean, it's cool and I like it, but I'd like it if you could jump through it, personally. Kind of like this wall. But I think having two of them so close together might be a bit weird, but that's just what I would do. I really like how blue kind of... When the game starts, some red players will be holding up here, because this is like the best place for red players to hold aggressively. And then they'll kind of fall back into this room, and then they'll retreat out into here. And then this will become the predominant area where red team holds blue. You'll usually have a... From my experience as engineer, I would set up a sentry or set up stuff here and be ready to just absolutely go ham camping in a corner for a while. But the first point feels pretty fun. I generally don't have much criticism of it. It's pretty fun. I would be interested in maybe this being upgraded to a medium and a medium rather than having it be two smalls, because I know that there's a medium and a medium over there, but a lot of the time the engineers for blue team, they'll kind of set up over here, and having just a medium ammo at least would be nice, because I don't think a small ammo and small health pack are kind of needed there. I know there's like gonna be a ton of health and ammo in this one area, but I'd rather have too much health and ammo than too little. So I like the first area. I really like it. However, when you're kind of pushing into here, this becomes a big choke, but because the point's so close, it's kind of alright. It's kind of okay. Now, my only problem is the second or last point on this map, because as a red team, it becomes increasingly hard to hold as you lose more and more ground. Meaning, basically, as a red, like, anybody, heavy, soldier, medic, anyone, engineer, you want to be up here, because you get this huge high ground over the cart, and it's just incredible. So every red player is going to be up here. Well, every blue player is going to want to come through this door to contest the high ground. Or they're going to come through, I believe, yeah, right here. They're going to flank around down here, so then they can come around and flank the high ground. Bada boom, pow. So what ends up happening is you kind of have this fight on the high ground, and it's like, oh cool, you got the fight on the high ground, and then you got the fight by the cart. You got like the guys coming out here, and they're like, whoa, it's me, ha. They're coming out from the cart, and then you also got this fight way over here happening of these people coming out this doorway, and they're like, surprise, I'm here too. And it's like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's way too many entrances, and they're all like the same kind of plane. None of them stick out too far from one another. Did I run out of ammo? I think I ran out of ammo. It's a little bit frustrating to kind of try to defend, because if you give up any of these doorways, they're all just going to come flooding through, and it's really tough to fight that. There's the full ammo. So it's just a little bit difficult, especially when you're holding up here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your job to hold all 4 of those, basically. And if you lose this high ground as a red player, you gotta come all the way over here to the leftmost side, walk up this giant staircase, come up here, and then you get back up to the high ground. Now, this is assuming that no blue player has just waltzed across here and come to contest you at this doorway. No blue player has come through this doorway and is coming to contest you right here. It's just really frustrating to try to do. What I highly suggest is maybe taking this whole passageway, and instead of having this weird staircase around the side, why don't you instead take... okay. No clip. Okay, so you take this, you wall it off, and you make this all have like a fence that's this tall coming across here. And you have a staircase that goes halfway up, and then it kind of pivots in here, and it goes the rest of the way up. That's my thoughts. Also, I think you should probably put something on this high ground. Sorry, I'm grabbing the ammo. I think you should put something on this high ground to fight around, and you should possibly consider... I wouldn't wall off this one because this is actually a really good entrance into the area. Although I would suggest maybe putting like a I don't know, honestly. Maybe you should take this one out as the one entrance that leaves, because it always just felt kind of clunky in playtest where you come through this doorway and you have this obnoxious sightline. I would consider maybe walling this up to add less options if you're attacking into last. This definitely keep this 100%. This drop down, I love it to death. Oh, you know what you could do? You could take this entryway. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say you could probably make a staircase up to here, but then you'd kind of be pressed on space a little bit. Where's that other entryway? Oh, wait, there's only 3, that's right. Never mind, definitely keep this one. Or maybe you could take this and make it connect into this room via here, and then just kind of shift this drop down a little bit more over here or something. I don't know. I don't know why, but this exit has always felt like too much. Or maybe you could just take... I don't know. I don't know, honestly. This exit has always felt kind of too far for red team. I would just suggest simply, like... I don't know. I just feel like red team spawn is a little bit too far back in general, so maybe... I don't know. I'm realizing that a lot of my criticisms are the same as for the stage 2, but that's because, one, this map is also made by Pumpko, so they're kind of gonna be similar in some regards, but I don't know. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention. So, sentry spots, engineers. Let's just switch to engineer real quick. Sorry, I don't know all the commands in TF2 for all the spicy commands for accelerating death respawn timers or whatever. So super spicy, super duper engineer spots. Let's consider all these engineer spots. So you got the big one, which I would say is right up here on this bridge, because then it's watching all 3 exits fairly well, because you got this exit, and then this would cover that one as well, so you have covering those 2, and then you're also covering that exit fairly well. The only thing funnily enough, the only thing you're not covering is this exit. So anyone who is pushing the cart, they're gonna be like pushing the cart all the way out to here. I still can't see it. Now they're gonna start fighting the sentry gun, but if we go and we pick it up, and we just turn around and look at it, they're already gonna be kind of out of the sight of the sentry gun, and if they want to, they can just back up to here and they're out of sight, and then they outrange it. So that sentry spot is kind of a no-go. You could also put it like right here on the edge, but then people can just shoulder peek it from in here and kill it. One spot I do kind of see semi-frequently is on top of this box, and the reason is because if I pick it up and I kind of angle myself correctly, it'll cover most of these exits except for that one. That one being this one over here. So it's very frustrating to deal with that. Another one I kind of see semi-frequently is engineers will put a sentry like here, and I think this spot is so freaking awesome because the sentry gun can barely see over, so people coming down this ramp just get shot. Oh, I love it. I love it as an engineer. Ooh, I love it. But sadly, it gets easily outranged from over here, although it is really difficult to see at level 1. Once it hits level 2, it is fairly easy to see full ammo. And also the lack of ammo pack here, I would highly suggest putting like an ammo pack right here to incentivize this kind of positioning from engineers or something. Yeah, see, once it's level 2, it's kind of hard to miss. And plus, it's going to be red. I would actually, you could probably take this ammo pack in health, since it's kind of already a little bit out of the way. You could put it right here, so that people who are defending, now they have, like, full... And also, I'd highly recommend, like, just upping that to a medium. Oh, wait, you've already got this medium here. Okay, never mind. Keep that small, you could very easily move this ammo and health pack here towards the defender's side. So then it's a little bit more towards the defenders, because the attackers are reasonably... They're not going to be able to get up here to begin with. They're not going to be able to, like, jump up here because this is too steep. Once they get a little bit of high ground, they can jump up here, but then they expose themselves to so many locations. So moving it back would be the wiser decision, because then it would already be in defender's territory. Maybe just even taking the ammo. Oh, you could take the ammo and just plop it right there. Perfect. Everything solved. I don't know. I'm really bad at health and ammo placements myself in maps, so... But I can kind of see the running theme in your maps, that you kind of put the health and ammo where it's most convenient. Or not most convenient, inconvenient. I'd definitely move this health and ammo, though. I'd move these here, and just forego this one and this one. And my reasoning for doing that is because if you move the health and ammo here, it is now in a very contested zone for defenders. So when they're defending here, they're going to be opening themselves up to sight lines, and then for attackers, they'll just be grabbing it as they go in here. And also, if you're grabbing the health here, then it's kind of inconvenient because now you're stuck in this little corner. Also, I'm sure you've noticed the missing model crates, whatever. I'm sure you can fix that really easily. But other than that, that's really all my thoughts. So my biggest one would be to take this, because for red... Oh, that's a good point. This is the only exit red can get there, so let's just count real quick. So red exits, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It takes 8 seconds for red to get up there. Let's see how long it takes blue using, if we count it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's about the same time, to be honest, but I'd still want to see it shortened a little bit by just adding a staircase, like, right here, like a sort of half ramp goes up here, pivots into here a little bit, and then goes back up there the rest of the way. I think that'd be a lot cooler. But that's just the big one. So those are my thoughts. I really like this map. I really hope it gets finished by Pumpko. No pressure, but I really like this map. So thank you for watching. I guess this will be the 3rd episode of Fizzy's Feedback. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next upload. And yeah, that's about it. So, laters.